Alive. I know starting a freight dispatching business can seem impossible at times. I know because I've been there. But in today's video, I want to share everything that I went through in my story with you and the exact solutions that I implemented to get over my problems. So stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to share with you actionable steps that you can implement into your business now to get over all of your current pain points. So in the early days of starting my freight dispatch business, I was working a full-time job and I was looking to get out of that job and to work for myself. So the thing that I struggle with the most, that all freight dispatchers struggle with, is signing up truck drivers to your freight dispatching company. I hear a lot of people ask, how do I find drivers or how do I get drivers? But the question that you want to ask is, how do I create a system that signs up an unlimited amount of drivers guaranteed? You want to ask yourself, how do you sign up an increasing amount of truck drivers every month guaranteed? Because there is a solution. So in the early days, I struggled to find or sign up drivers. I went about a month and struggled, but I already knew the answer was within me. I already knew why I was struggling to find drivers. But for that first month, I beat around the bush and I tried to dodge the solution. But the answer to why I couldn't find drivers was within me, because I needed to increase my marketing skills, increase my sales skills. I had never sold anything in my life. I had worked jobs that required no selling. I didn't have any recruiting experience. I had never started a business for myself. So I knew the answer was that I needed to market my business more. First of all, I needed to learn marketing and then act on that knowledge that I learned. So that's what's going to hold up 97% of the people when they start a freight dispatch business, because they're thinking about, where do you find drivers? You can easily find truck drivers or owner operators at your nearest truck stop, but you want to be able to attract and sign up drivers for your freight dispatching service. So for the first month, I thought I was just going to be able to open my freight dispatch business and start making some immediate money. But I didn't think as much about increasing my marketing skills, increasing my sales skills. You build businesses and you make money based off the skills that you have, not based off the current state of the market. As you increase your marketing skills and increase your sales skills, you move the market out your way. That's really how it's done. The market isn't going to break open for you. You got to break through the market with your marketing and your sales. So that first month, I struggled to sign up my first driver. And then from there, the turning point was the second month of business. During that second month of business, I took some time to really study marketing and sales, because that's what I knew I needed to learn. So I just took the time out to become a better marketer and a better salesperson. So I took training courses on marketing, on sales. I read books. I read information online, watched YouTube videos, everything about marketing, sales, podcasts. You know, anytime I was riding in the car, I stopped listening to music and I would listen to podcasts. Everything was marketing and sales. You know, as I was doing work around my house or running, working out, whatever I was doing, I told myself, for these next couple of days or this next week, I'm only going to take information in about marketing and sales. And then this wasn't marketing and sales information specifically for freight dispatching. This was marketing and sales 101. It was just teaching how to be a better marketer or salesperson in any business. And so now I feel like that's what business is. Any business that you're in is just about increasing your marketing skills and increasing your sales skills. And your business will not flourish until you go within yourself and increase your skills, because the better your skills are, the more money you're going to make, the better your business is going to be. To create a better business, you need to create better skills within yourself. So after I took that time out to increase my marketing and sales skills, I came right back to the market and I did what's called a marketing sprint. I took all those ideas that I learned and I got on video, I made posts, I sent out emails, I did one-to-many marketing. So what I did is I started to reach a lot of people all at once with those higher ideas. And those higher ideas taught me to see what the market is missing. and then offer that as a business owner, because most business owners are going to stick to what everyone else is doing within the market, and then you're really going to blend in with the market. So what I noticed about freight dispatching is what I still notice to this day: 97% of aspiring freight dispatchers are blending in with the market, and that's what's stopping 97% of people from signing up drivers. But you have to be like the 3% that sets themselves apart for the market. So what I learned during that marketing training that I basically gave myself by looking up information on marketing and sales, what I learned was I had to offer something different. What we call that these days is a UVP, a unique value proposition. So to make money in freight dispatching, only thing you have to do is offer the same services that normal freight dispatching companies offer those general services too, but then offer something different. And by you offering those different services and hitting pain points, maybe even some pain points that your potential customer, maybe they don't know they have these pain points. One big one in the trucking industry is health and mental health, physical health and mental health issues in the trucking industry, right? A lot of drivers suffer from a lot of mental health and physical health issues as they're running their business. So that's huge within the trucking business and industry, and it's not being talked about. So if you as a freight dispatcher, I would incorporate some solutions for those undiscovered pain points, for those pain points that no one else is talking about in the trucking industry. Health is wealth. Your health affects the wealth, because your health affects the energy that you're putting into your business. So I would say, as a freight dispatcher, go deeper within the concerns of your customer than the market is going. And then your customer are going to see that additional value. And the more you talk about that additional value, the more you talk about these pain points, and then talk about the solutions, especially on video, you're going to attract people to sign up for your company, because they realize you are offering higher value than what the market is offering. So for me, that higher value was doing the back office paperwork, doing the factoring paperwork. If you had a second truck, I would go out and find a driver for that second truck, so those wheels can start turning too, and you can start, and the owner operator can start making money with that second truck and the truck that they were driving. And then that also increased my revenue, right? And then I started to charge for that service. So I got paid an upfront fee, front end and back end. You want to make money on the front end and the back end. So the front end was the service fee that I charged for finding the driver. Then I made money on the back end over time by dispatching that driver. So that gave me an immediate cash flow injection with cash flow to be made over time on the back end. So offering these additional services through video marketing, and it was higher value than the current market at the time, that allowed me to stand out in a crowded marketplace. So to become a good freight dispatching business owner, it's about standing out in a crowded marketplace, because the freight dispatching market is oversaturated with low value ideas, with most people in the game having the same ideas, and they're putting those ideas out there, and 97% of the time they don't put those ideas out there on video. They put those ideas out there on a post, and they expect for drivers to sign up with their company, but it's nothing standing out about their company, and the drivers aren't believing in their services because of the way they're marketing their company. So that was the turning point. That second month of business, I started to market my business online, on social media, doing video marketing, which you would still see 97% of freight dispatching businesses do not utilize video marketing. So that is the cause of 97% of freight dispatching businesses not having any drivers, because the drivers want to know, like, and trust you in order to reach out to you. They're not going to reach out to you because of a simple social media post saying the same thing all the rest of the players within the market is saying. Drivers will reach out to you when you have higher value ideas, and then you give those higher value ideas, you talk about their pain points, and then those higher level ideas are your offer. You make those your offer, and when you get on video and speak about this with your brand messaging, owner operators will hear you, and they will be immediately ready to sign up for your freight dispatching business, because they realize the higher value that you have, and you sound more believable because you're saying it on video. So that's how I start to attract a massive amount of owner operators into my freight dispatching business. And then the videos I made over time, those videos were evergreen. So new owner operators were always seeing my video marketing, clicking the link to schedule a phone call for my freight dispatching services. But something that's very important to realize as a new freight dispatcher, owner operators aren't going to want to schedule a phone call with you. They aren't going to sign up to your funnel, to your CRM program. They aren't going to reach out to you in your inbox or send you an email. They're not going to do any of that unless they feel like they know, like, and trust you. Before they do that, that is going to be the cause. We need to think cause and effect. You want owner operators reaching out to you, signing up for your freight dispatching company. That's the effect you want to manifest. But we need to think about the cause. What causes will make that happen? Having a high value, having a unique value proposition is going to be the only cause in any business. The UVP is the cause of your potential customer being interested in what you have to offer. So if you don't have a UVP, they're not going to be interested in what you have to offer, and you are going to devalue your business and struggle the entire time. If you don't have a great UVP from day one, you do not have an offer. You do not have a business, because other business owners, you're doing B2B business, business to business. So your customers are other business owners, owner operators. Other business owners aren't going to want to exchange their money for your offer if your offer isn't unique, if your offer is the same as everyone else's offer in the market. So common struggles for freight dispatchers: difficulty finding drivers. Of course, that's a common struggle. So if you're struggling with that, it's very common. Even I struggle with finding drivers. So no fault of your own, I would just advise you to increase your marketing and sales skills. Another common struggle is ineffective marketing or outreach. So basically, if you don't have a great UVP from the very beginning, your marketing, and you're going to struggle when it comes to marketing and outreach. No one wants to buy into a low value offer. You want to have a high value offer for your potential customers to be interested, and for you to be able to convert your potential customers or truck drivers. This is a conversions game. As a freight dispatcher, you want to be concerned with something I don't ever hear many people talking about, but you want to be concerned with converting an increasing amount of customers every month. Every business, that's what every business is. That's your main concern as a business owner, right? So if your main thoughts about your business isn't how do I convert an increasing amount of truck drivers every month, you must not be trying to make money, more money every month, right? Because cause and effect, converting truck drivers leads to more money within your freight dispatching service. So in my bootcamp program, the whole goal of my bootcamp program is to teach you how to convert more truck drivers. By converting more truck drivers, you're going to be able to build out as you build out the marketing and sales department, that's going to lead to you converting more truck drivers. So the better you are, the better your marketing and sales skills are, the better your marketing and sales departments will be. The better your marketing and sales departments are, the more drivers you get to your customer support or your onboarding department. So first it's about your mindset, and then your mindset actually manifests into the marketing and sales department, because your mindset is going to control your activities within your business. So your mindset is going to create your marketing and sales department, and that's going to generate a lot of leads to your onboarding. It's the customer support department, and a function of your customer support department is onboarding. So that's going to generate a lot of leads to be onboarded, cause and effect, right? So you're going to generate a lot of leads to be onboarded, and then once you sign up that driver, you're going to, in the onboarding department, you're going to send them your freight dispatch agreement. They are going to sign that and send it back with their certificate of authority, certificate of insurance, and W-9. And once you receive that back, they're officially onboarded to your company, And the more drivers you get officially onboarded with your company is going to be the more drivers that you are going to be dispatching in your operations department. So if you want the effect of dispatching drivers in your operations department, don't think about the operations department, but think about the marketing department. That's how this game works. That's why so many people don't make it. It's a mindset thing. You gotta have the mindset, and with the right mindset, you manifest that mindset into your business every single day. So that's how I get your business to increase with my Freight Dispatcher Bootcamp program, because I use Trello. I come up with that plan of the week. So every week we are implementing the right mindset into your business. So the solutions I found would be marketing sprints. You need to create, that's what I did. Back in the day, I was a new business owner. I wouldn't have thought about it as a marketing sprint, but after a month of not getting any customers, I took on learning marketing a lot more and increasing my marketing skills. And then I came back to the drawing board, came back to the market with increased marketing skills, and I went on a marketing sprint by making videos, posts, and email marketing, and I would write out every week on my plan of the week what I would be doing. And so I finished my week before I started it, right? I had the ideas that I needed to do in my mind. I wrote them down, like I'll be helping you put those ideas in a Trello, and then you go on a marketing sprint, and that's going to generate so many leads and conversions for your company, which every business needs right away. Every business needs a cash flow injection from the very beginning. So I'm giving you a cash flow injection, and we're creating that market demand by what we put in your plan of the week. Building relationships. You need to build relationships with more truck drivers through your marketing. That's brand awareness. And you need to build relationships with more brokers and shippers. And you're going to do that by dispatching more drivers. And that's going to cause you to reach out to more brokers and build relationships from them to increase your loads, to increase the amount of loads you're getting for your drivers and to increase their pay. It's cause and effect. It's about you increasing your relationships, which will manifest in an increase of loads. So what I mean by that is, before, I've had a broker in the state of Tennessee, around Nashville, Tennessee. And I met this broker through booking a load for a specific trucking company or owner operator. And this broker always has loads coming out of Nashville, Tennessee. So I built a relationship with him, and that driver, showed up on time, got the load delivered very efficiently. So I built a relationship with this particular broker. And then after that, any owner operators or trucking companies that I had a load on the way to Nashville, Tennessee, when I'm on the load board, I book a load and it's going into Nashville, Tennessee, for any trucking company I booked a load for, going in that direction, I call my broker connection in Nashville, Tennessee, and automatically get a load going out of Nashville, Tennessee, right? So that increases the revenue of my owner operators because of the network I built, and it also increases my revenue because those are high paying loads leaving out of Nashville, and I always have that connection, and then I don't have to search for loads for my potential owner operators. I'm off the load board. I don't deal with the load board in certain areas. So that's what I would suggest to you guys too. Even as you're building your freight dispatch company, make those connections, and those connections will get you off the load boards. So actionable steps. Before we get into the actionable steps, another solution is tracking progress. So what I do with my plan of the week, I'll bring one up to share with you guys real quick. So I have an example. This is just an example of a plan of the month or a plan of the week. So basically, under plan of the month, we list out your strategic goals for the month, the big goals you have for the month. It could include signing up 3 drivers or make $1,000. We put that in the plan of the month, and then we break that down into the plan of each week. So then, based off of your strategic goals for your company, and this is not copied from anyone else, this is specifically for your company. So we get on a video call, and as you're speaking and you're telling me your company goals, I'm typing into Trello what I believe you need to do specifically for your company. So now we create a company that's different from the market because we're taking your company out of your own mind and putting the steps to create that company in the market on this Trello board. So we break the plan of the month down to the plan of the week for each week, what you need to do for each week. And then you take these tasks one by one and you put them on the plan of the day. What day of the week you want to do each plan. As you complete these tasks, you can drag it over here and you drag it basically over to complete. And then for the 4 weeks you're in the boot camp, you're just implementing my highest ideas that I have for your business through the process of 4 weeks. And this is how I'm achieving so many success for the members of my boot camp. I have people who, based off of following their PLW, I have people that start to execute on these tasks, and by releasing their first marketing material, they have as many as 3 drivers within 10 minutes. And this is because they're UVP. I help finalize your UVP with you, and then your unique value proposition is so high, and when you start marketing that unique value proposition, there are owner operators with 2 or 3 trucks or more than that, and when they see you advertising your unique value proposition, they're ready to sign up all their trucks with you. So that's how you can get as many as 3, 4, an unlimited amount of trucks after releasing your first marketing material with that high value UVP. So a few actionable steps that you can take today to start bringing success to your freight dispatching business so you won't have to struggle is, number 1 is focus on your UVP. What makes you stand out as a freight dispatcher? Because if you don't have a great UVP, you will struggle the entire time in your business because you won't have anything that interests your potential customer. So if you're struggling to sign up customers or struggling to sign up drivers, I would say it's because of your UVP. You either don't have a UVP or you don't have a UVP that resonates with your potential customers. So that's why finding out the pain points and then talking about the solutions is going to give you a UVP or an offer that resonates with your potential truck drivers. You can also use AI, use ChatGPT to come up with that UVP for your business. So you can start with a small fee. You can start with a small fee or low cost marketing strategies like posting videos on social media. So that's what I did. That's the first 2 steps of what I did. The truth is in the pudding. The truth is in my success story. I started with focusing on a high UVP, and then I started with low cost marketing strategies because I didn't have the money to spend on marketing. So low cost marketing strategies such as video marketing and sharing my marketing material in Facebook trucking groups, and also building up my Facebook business page. And then from there, that UVP and that low cost marketing strategy allowed me to sign up truck drivers for my freight dispatching company. And then from there, I reinvested that money into ads. From there, those videos were always being shown to potential truck drivers, which brought me in a constant flow of leads without me having to do much work at all. So this is actually how you make passive income, because your marketing will always be working for you automatically. And that's where you have to get to in freight dispatching, or else what's going to happen, you're going to it's cause and effect. If you do good at marketing and sales and you sign up a lot of drivers, or even if you sign up 3 or 4 drivers for your freight dispatch company, a major pain point that I see within freight dispatching businesses is a person may get too busy dispatching those 3 or 4 trucks, and the problems, the issues that come with that, because you are going to have some, that's business, normal business. You are going to have issues come up. So you get too busy, focus on those issues that you stop marketing, and then those issues that come up, you lose, a driver here, a driver there. Before you know it, you don't have any drivers, and you didn't ever. What you would need to do from there is another marketing sprint. Take everything that you learned, talk about it on video, talk about those pain points in video, put that energy right back into your business in a good way, and then have another marketing sprint and draw in even more leads. And then this time hire dispatchers to work for you and begin running ads. So now you got ads drawing in, signing up more drivers, and you have dispatchers working for you. You're all passive now. I want to get you to passive income. And the third actionable step is track your metrics. What gets measured get improved. So from there, we want to track our video impressions, our link clicks, our likes. We want to track everything. We want to track those videos and video impressions, and track your marketing efforts, because as we increase your marketing, that's going to allow you to sign up more drivers and hire more dispatchers to work for you. So then we get you to predictable revenue by, we measure your marketing efforts, your impressions. We measure that along with how many signed up drivers you received and your revenue and cause and effect. So then we go back and in Trello on your plan of the week, we put higher value ideas to increase your impressions on your videos and your marketing efforts. We increase the lead flow, leading to the effect as having more drivers sign up with you and having increased revenue. So those 3 actionable steps was focus on your UVP, start with free or low cost marketing strategies, and then last but not least, track your metrics. But I thank you guys for joining me here on this live. If you're ready to have immediate results within your freight dispatch company, make sure you click the link today below to sign